Okay, so we need to talk to Dima about the Kasumi situation now that we've talked to her.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Well, maybe. I mean, they do have teleportation technology, so I wouldn't really count on that, to be
Every
honest.
day's a struggle here, but at least we don't have to hide.
Doesn't seem like distance would be that big of a factor for the Institute. I don't know. Probably just not worth the trouble for them to come up here and collect their rogue synths up here, so...
Would need the key.
Jules' locker. Don't think I've talked to a Jules yet. We have the option of hacking into Faraday's terminal as well to find out more information about what might be going on here in Far Harbor. There's some big jugs of condensed fog. Thought they were gasoline at first. I was kind of excited, but no, they're just condensed fog. Here is a terminal, but... Okay, more information about the fog condensers. I'm concerned that we are approaching the limits of what Dima's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this, and he risks overworking himself. Yeah, because we're upgrading him way too much. Oh, hold on. Was there more here? Surgery, reconstruction surgery. Shelved projects. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improved with every additional attempt. Facial reconstruction surgery. Okay. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive function impaired. All functionality restored. Subject V5 brought in, version 5 brought in after incident on island. So a synth had an incident on the island and they were beaten up or partially destroyed. Subject redacted brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired, full function restored. Okay, so they're repairing the synths basically whenever they get damaged by various things. None of this is stealing. So it's not going to get us into trouble, I guess. That's good. We don't have to feel bad about it, really, I guess.
That's it.
Also, if you're curious what all that was, it's just me taking screenshots. Yeah, we can just take all this stuff. It's not stealing. Dima gave us full run of the place, so wow. Fusion cores, main nukes, were those good fusion cores? They were. Were they full? Because we have 7 now. 2 full fusion cores for free. Yep, nerfs incoming, guys. Nerfs incoming. Probably not, to be honest. I mean, it's not like fusion cores are that big of a deal anyway. Some people think they are, but I don't think they really are. It's not really a big deal for me. Okay. I'm not sure if this just gets us in there or if it has more information on it, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was all it was. Okay. kind of figured that'd be the case, but I wanted to make sure there wasn't more information on that terminal. Okay,
Many folks these days
inside
count
we
on
go.
violence to solve their problems. Only have to look around to see where that got us.
Actual purified water. That may be the only free purified water I've seen in the entirety of my Horizon run so far. I'm sure it's because Zaunul just didn't realize it's there. That's really the only reason. Oh, I can wait over here to eavesdrop on them. Well, since we're already here, I suppose... I just saw something over here. What did I see? Whatever. Just hide and wait.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Has got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
So the children are upset because The synths are giving the mainlanders, the regular people, fog condensers to reduce the radiation, which the children of Adam, of course, consider to be holy because they're nuts and want to be one with Adam. And if they want to kill themselves with radiation and go through awful sickness and stuff, I mean, whatever. Their beliefs are dangerous to others because they convince others to join them, and they could possibly be a danger to the people of Far Harbor. If I have to make a choice, it's going to be with the people of Far Harbor, not with the children of Adam. But yeah, I don't know. As nice as like coexistence and peace would be, the children seem to be much more dangerous than the ones that you meet, for example, like in Fallout 3. These are much more radical. We have the option of talking to more people, though, right? That wasn't everything. Where's the stairs to... Yeah, right over here. And to maybe access the terminal over here. Right. I already hacked this terminal. Maybe there'll be more information on it now that we have talked to Kasumi. Oh, it's Faraday's program. So we could just go and do this ourselves now, I guess, instead. Yeah, now we have more information. I've already gotten Faraday's program onto a holiday, but I guess I can go ahead and download this here. Again. Second way. Maybe that's in case you can't hack it, I'm not really sure. Faraday's journal. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Adam think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor. And the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs, and he's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Adam were our friends back when Martin was in charge, and those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. If the children find a way to access all that data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal secure protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. Need to send someone else if possible, but who? Well, it's gotta be us, obviously. Okay, so that's kind of rehashing what we already knew from that conversation, but good to see it from Faraday's journal as well. At least we know that Dima is not trying to start a war or wipe anyone out. In fact, he's trying to broker peace between all three factions. Though at this point, that doesn't really seem to be possible, or at least not plausible, not likely. I haven't checked this upper level yet, so let's look around up here real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything on this level, and then we'll go down and talk to Kasumi first, and maybe... do we talk to Kasumi first, or... Okay, we talk to Dima first, then report back to Kasumi. Ah, it's a storage key for Acadia.
Actually won the war. Nobody, I guess.
Did we already break into this area, or is this a new area? There is an area that requires a key specifically that we couldn't get into even with lockpicking. Back towards the entrance. Is that... I think we already got through here, though. Maybe you only can... It only requires a key when you first come in before you talk to Dima, and then after that you can get in normally. I think that's the case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already unlocked everything that we need to unlock. You just can't get through it initially because, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what does Dima have to say about all this?
Dima,
Did you need something?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island, you were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different, but who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Nick is very distrustful. Especially since, I guess, it's kind of odd, especially since it's another synth that maybe had the same experience as him, sort of. But he's very much not trusting of Dima at all. Okay, so finally we go and talk to Kasumi about the whole plan and see what she thinks about all this.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam, what do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
500 caps. Holy cow, Kasumi. Okay, so that's our introduction to Far Harbor, and now we can go and do the main quest, but there's a lot of other stuff to do along the way as well. So first thing would be first, which I guess would be to go and establish a base over at Longfellow's cabin, since that's going to be a settlement for us, and talk to people back at Far Harbor.
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
I guess the biggest thing for the synths here is that they're going to be kind of stir crazy, right? They're going to be kind of bored staying here all the time. Might be the hardest part. Okay, let's get a save in and let's head up back outside. So I guess we have many missions to complete, many quests to undertake. It's what time of day? It's evening, so yeah, we should definitely head back over and get ourselves established with the base. That way, I'm not worried about needing to fast travel back and forth between Far Harbor and the Commonwealth. That way we can if we want to. We'll have access to stuff. I don't know if you can set up a supply line between Far Harbor. Should definitely set this as our point that we should be going to, though. Move our marker to over here. Can pretty much make a beeline for that, I suppose. Then after that, we can start exploring the island properly. But first, we do need to make sure we have a base set up here and a place to rest and such. Huh, what is this? There are water purifiers here. And lots of radiation barrels. I'm not getting rads here, though.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
I don't see anything here marking this as a location on my map, on my compass anyway. As a place we can, like, take over or anything. It's kind of interesting. There's, like, a little settlement type deal there, though. Should be some good salvage over here.
There's something out there.
Where did you go? I have no idea where that ghoul even went. Pretty happy I brought the submachine gun now. Got so much 45 ammo for it. Okay. Thanks, Nick. Is there a quest for Beaver Creek Lanes? I'm not really sure if there is. I don't really have a ton of time. I think I'm going to wait to explore this until we get established with a base out here. Much as I want to just explore every location I come across right away, it is getting pretty late and I want to get set up over here before we do anything else. Plus, I want to talk to people in Far Harbor before we do that. Anything else, you know? Talk to Brooks and get that done as well. Okay, over this way. Pretty cool. You can actually kind of see these sucking in the fog.
I'll repeat. There are no police in Far Harbor.
Well, where are the local police?
I have my hands full helping my people.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Who said I was a detective?
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be you.
Seems word travels fast around here.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Where is it again?
The Cliff's Edge Hotel, just up the coast from town. You really can't miss it. Shall we be off?
Not quite yet.
Not yet.
Ah, you must have supplies you need to procure. I shall wait for you at the edge of town.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go, but not, like, immediately. There's people I want to talk to and stuff first.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
That synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog. I'm gonna need more than that.
I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
What do you mean I don't look tough?
What exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Am I gonna need any tools tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
What exactly are these fog condensers? How do they work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Even more quests, my gosh. Forgot how much there was to do here. Okay, so we talked to Brooks, we talked to Avery. Just have to go and set up our camp over at Longfellow's cabin now. And that should be pretty much our intro to Far Harbor done then. Best way to get there? There is a way to get there without, you know, like swimming, because that's not ideal. He's had quite a rough time of it. Looks like a Children of Adam survivor almost. They're definitely cooking this thing, it seems like. I mean, whole though, which is ew. Couldn't, like, you know, chop it up first or something. I guess you boil lobsters whole, you know.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
So, best way is probably to go up the coast and then go up. I can see some, on the map, some kind of a land bridge type thing over there. This it? Yeah, that should be it. It's so unfortunate that Bethesda had to cut the whole sea creature type thing. You know, because they were adding all those mutated crazy dolphins and stuff in, but they end up getting cut. Kind of weird that they actually cut it because, you know, we had like slaughterfish and stuff, even all the way back in Morrowind, we had sea creatures we had to fight, you know? Slaughterfish were so annoying, though. Okay, so we can use this? Yes, so we can actually use this workshop now. Cool. Let's go ahead then and unpack. Did I bring some... Pretty sure I brought some stuff to make, yeah, resource station so we can link this up then, yeah? So first things first, get that going, resource station. And where's our, can I look at the entire map? Where was our most recent... I have to link this to somewhere. I don't know where our most recent place was, though. Like the castle, maybe? Would that work? That's not going to be the most recent, though. Can I see the map of the entire Commonwealth? Yeah, so I can do this. The problem is I don't know exactly which our most recent one was. Might have been Warwick. Can I zoom out to see? I can't see supply lines. I can set one up. I just don't know where our most recent one was at. I should have checked that before leaving. Yeah, there's no way for me to check this. It's really unfortunate. If I do the castle, I mean, the castle's our master workbench, so if I connect this to the castle, it should be fine, right? We'll do that, I guess. Okay, so now I should have access to everything, right? Yeah, we have access to all of our materials now, it looks like. That's fine. Okay, well, we have a new settlement here then that we can build on. How big is this? Has this been expanded or anything? Should be a seawater base, right? Can at least set up some, assuming that, you know, Zawin will mess with Far Harbor and such. We ought to be able to set up some seawater collectors over here somewhere. Yeah, saltwater extractors. Cool, we can do that. Okay. It's not letting me actually place it though. Like it's seems like I can, but I can't actually do it here. It's kind of weird. Doesn't actually appear. Kind of weird. Yeah, like it's kind of bugged out. It doesn't seem like it's actually working properly here. What about regular water pumps? Yeah, we can do those at least. Used to like one big water pump over here, I guess. As opposed to doing a bunch of small ones. What's this cost? It's not too bad. This should be plenty though, right? Like we don't need a whole bunch. They don't require any power or anything. That's kind of out of sight over here too. It's kind of nice to do it like that, I guess. Could do two of them just to have plenty of water. But yeah, I can't do... Even though this is an option here, I can't do saltwater processing here. It hasn't been set up properly. Something wrong with it. I think it's you're meant to be able to, but yeah, you can't actually do it here. Okay, so then what about... I guess we should check to do... What about like an oil rig and stuff? Can we do that here? Industrial park and... mining. Can we do a big oil rig here? We can. We don't have enough alloy scraps though. Okay, so just need to have that for the large extractors and large oil wells. Okay, we can make some alloy scraps, I suppose. That's not that big of a deal. Just have to scrap some stuff into alloy scraps. We can do that. I'll want to get recruitment and stuff going right away, though. Get rid of some of these trees. So we have more space for building here. Kind of like this rowboat. I can just pick this up and put it somewhere. We can pretend that we have a rowboat to take out and use. I don't know if I want to get rid of all the trees, but like the majority of them. That way I have some place to build, some, you know, place for people to stay. Get rid of the down trees at the very least, you know? I think it was No Respawns I saw who did a really good, really cool build out here. Tractor, you gotta go, I'm sorry, because you have too many good parts on you. Including ally scraps, which I need pretty badly. I like the kind of boardwalk going around here. It's pretty neat. Could try to sort of repair this in places, maybe. Could put our rowboat like right out here and just set it over here, and then it could be like a pretend rowboat that we can actually use, you know? Roleplay it. So I'm just kind of spitballing and thinking about how I want to do the settlement right now, live on screen. I hope that's not bothering you guys too much as I'm just kind of walking around. But first things first, we have to get a recruitment center and stuff over here just so we can have some settlers, and I can do fast traveling back and forth if I need to. So yeah, let's get the basics set up over here. Do I want to use Longfellow's cabin here, or do I want to make my own place? I guess let's have a look inside and see how big it is and stuff. There's not very much to it, yeah. I mean, I can use the bed and all that, but there's not much to it. May want to make my own kind of little base over here, that way I have a place. Definitely want to put this boat over out of the way here. We just plop this down over here so we can pretend we have a rowboat that we can take out. That's it's a bit too far in the water. Might have to turn off snapping that way. I can roleplay it properly. There we go. That's better. Yes, that's more like it. That's actually reasonable looking. Okay, and then over here's not bad. This is reasonably flat. So first things first, let's get a recruitment beacon going. Turn object surface snapping back on. There we go. Put that up there. Then we need a recruitment travel radio. Put that in my actual building over here, though. Okay, so what are we doing? Just a barn? I think a barn's probably fine. Basic, small barn. I like using the crappy wooden foundations, though. I just think it looks more realistic to what you'd actually have out here. It doesn't have to be massive or anything, just like 2x3 should be good. Should be okay. Put ours down right beside Longfellow's cabin here. It's fine. That should do okay. Have a back door and a front door. You don't need a whole lot of space here because, you know, we only have the one little bench we need to put in here, you know? It's a lot more compact than it used to be. And then just a simple roof up here. Maybe we'll do one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Just a simple little barn. Sorry it's so dark, guys. It'll be bright in the morning. Well, maybe. Far Harbor doesn't have the best weather. It's often pretty dank and dark and moody and such, which I really enjoy for some reason. Like, I literally want to live here. I mean, not actually Far Harbor, but, you know, the real-life version, Bar Harbor. Get our doors on there. Build ourselves a big old workbench. That'll work. And Surface Snap Workshop Snap Grid. Yeah, turn that back on so we can have this set up properly and not have it. Yeah, that's fine. Then a bed for ourselves here. Get a nice personal bed. Got some weeds sticking up through there, which I can't do too much about, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I could raise this more, I guess, but then it'd be like really far off the ground. It's fine how it is. Some lights, just to get some... Yeah, get some basic lights. These don't really snap in, unfortunately. Oh, these are the wrong kind. I want horizon lights. They're easier to work with. They don't really snap, unfortunately, though. Like, they're not... Yeah, like, you can put them there, but they're like, hovering too far, too low, you know? They're just, like, hanging down there. If that could be fixed, I'd be really happy with that. Like, if they would be a little bit... I guess we turn off... Surface snapping? No, turn off... Object snapping? Workshop snap grid. Okay, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, that's like the best I can really do with that. Ideally, they would snap in about like that automatically, you know? Could use a different type of light too, I suppose, but these are nice and bright. Give us lots of brightness to work with. Okay, there's that. Let's make a porch as well then. Maybe just do a basic one of these on the front. Gotta remove this for a second before I do that. Oh, right, we need to do snapping back on. Okay. That'll do. And of course we have to have support posts to make it immersive. I don't think we'll have a roof on it because it'd be weird to have a roof like right where we already have a roof. Yeah, it wouldn't work. I could do like a straight roof, I guess. Be about the only thing I could actually do. We don't need it though, it's fine like it is. And then some stairs to get up there, of course. Maybe we do... Could get rid of these and do some horizon stairs. Something like that would work okay. That's fine. There's a little bit of clipping there. I'm not like in love with it. Well, actually, I don't like this at all. I take it back. I want it to be like right there, and there is some pretty bad clipping there. I'd want to probably move this whole thing over a little bit. Just over a tad bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. That's more reasonable, isn't it? And then just some guardrails. Could even do something like this. No, not a wire fence. Not that. No, I wanted to be in the wooden section. Wooden. Yeah, these things. This could work just fine. There we go. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Maybe a light on the front too. Need a... What options here I haven't looked at actually. This is nice actually. Can I snap this properly? This would actually snap it. Oh, this is actually not bad. I mean, it does kind of clip pretty badly, but I mean, it's not terrible. This would work too. Like, this snaps in the proper place. You could have this and it'd be okay. These don't, but this one does. Yeah, it snaps right in. Interesting. Have to keep that in mind for future builds, I guess. But no, I'm looking for something like this. Not a candle. I want something I can do on the wall. Yeah, this is fine. Doesn't snap very well, unfortunately. Could do this. This is actually good. I like this. Just gotta line it up properly. Make sure it's not too far in. Wish it snapped a bit better. Can I not? Okay, there we go. Couldn't grab it at first. It's a pain in the ass to reposition though, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. You have to just kind of guess it because you can't really tell. That's gonna have to be good enough. I don't think I'll notice it too much. Good enough, yeah. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really provide any light though, does it? Like, literally zero light. It's just kind of there. It doesn't have any illumination on it. Well, whatever. We've got a lit place. I'm gonna steal... He's already got one of these power armor things. I'm gonna steal it, so we have one. Just, shove this in here for a second. Did I not put surface snapping back on? Object snap. Surface snap? There we go. That's why I wasn't getting surface snapping. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna grab my resource station and put it in here too. Final thing will be a fast travel radio. I don't know where to put this really. I guess over here is fine. That should be pretty much everything, yeah? An auto dock. We should do an auto dock too, yeah. For sure. That way we've got one here. Not this one though, it's too big. That's fine. Already have a mailbox access on this thing, so we're good there. Command table, we already have access to that on the other thing. It's not really necessary. Same for all these things. Yeah, we don't need these at all. Okay, that should be good. Think I'm happy with that. What time is it? Yeah, it's pretty late. We'll sleep for the night then. Okay, well, we got everything set up here. Does this not have... No, it does have front legs. We're good. Yeah, we're good here. Close up, and we can go ahead and hop out and sleep for the night. And yeah, I would say we are good and set up here. I'm not sure if this will be my main base, but it is a base that we have on Far Harbor that we can use. No, we're good.
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
I've already got a companion. I'm good to go. You just do whatever, Longfellow. You're a good guy, I'm sure, but I like Nick better, you know? No offense. Okay, so now I can do all of my normal stuff that I do right here and not have to worry about it. So let's go through this real quick. I want to do some food and water. Should be all the food I need, but I need more water. Do some melon juice, there we go. Can check our mail. Nothing new, that's fine. Check our command missions. That's all fine.
Come in handy.
Check our production. Grab all of that. Dump it all off. Use our freebies. We have lots of recruitment radios in case we need them. Probably save those for now. See if we get some settlers here naturally. I won't use any unless I really have to.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
That was like instant, Valentine. Let's move this back a little bit so it's more flush with the wall. Okay. Defenses and such. Yeah, we gotta do this, like defenses and all that kind of stuff as well. I also have to go through and dump stuff off, etc., which is going to take a while, but I'll do that off screen probably.
We heading out?
No, just you just stay here and just you do you, Longfellow. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna take Nick. The fact that he asks me constantly is kind of annoying, to be honest. May end up sending him somewhere else just to get him out of here, so he doesn't constantly badger me, asking me if I want to head out. So yeah, we're good. I just gotta do some, like, vendoring and, you know, all the normal settlement stuff, which I do off screen, but I think we're good here for now. So, what will we do next, then? Have to search for Howard Dunbar. Okay, I'll probably do that next, I suppose. We can look for the missing synth and Howard Dunbar, because it's right in town here as we explore some of the areas around here as well. That sounds good.